that? Looks like an old World War II tin cup. Cool. An old cheese ration, or a tube ration it's called. These are German. When I started finding them in the beginning, I used to think they were toothpaste tubes, but they're actually rations, mostly cheese. I think they might have had some other foods, maybe fish paste or something like that, but yeah, pretty cool. This thing's been in the ground over 70 years. Another shell casing. I find tons of these. I've found a few of these before. In the beginning I thought they were shotgun shells, but from what I learned on the internet, it appears that they're actually flare guns. Some type of scrap metal from the war. Alright guys, I just pulled something else pretty cool out. Look at this. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got some writing on it. Heraclith? I don't know how to pronounce it. Wow, that's really cool. Anytime you can find something with writing on it, that's awesome. I just got a decent signal. Sounded like a coin, and it was only a couple inches deep. Looks like a piece of a spoon or some type of silverware. But it almost seems as if it could be pretty old because the shape of it is not symmetrical. It seems to be a little bit off kilter there. So I don't know if this is older or if this is just a modern day spoon that's been broken in half, but it gave me a decent signal. It was only about 2 inches underground. But then again, the coin that I found from 1898 was also only a few inches underground, and I found one just this trip that was a Reichsmark from 1923, and that was only a few inches under the ground as well. So I don't know. Very interesting find. I'm gonna have to search around and see if I can find the rest of it. That would be really cool. Well, here's where I just found that little bit of spoon or silverware, whatever it was. So just a few inches over, I got another good hit. It was giving me the same type of signal. I'm doing my iPhone here for the camera, so I only got one hand, but I wanted to get it on live dig if I could. So it's not going to be easy, but we'll try. It wasn't too deep the first part, so. There it is. Huh. You know what? That looks like it could be part of a spoon also. Alright, same hole, but definitely wasn't the rest of the spoon or whatever. It's a round that's been fired off, probably World War II. Find quite a few of those. I find more of the empty shell casings, but I find quite a bit of these as well. But I'm getting more signals, so I'm going to keep turning it up and see if I can find some more. Another piece. I think this goes with the silverware. Here they are all together. They look like they go together, and it's a very strange feeling material. Is it silver? I don't know. But I start to get a feeling it might be older than World War II. This is pretty exciting. Look at how uneven that is for a piece of silverware. Wow. All right, I'm going to hit this area pretty hard. Give me a minute, and I'll be back and see if I can find some more, all right? No, I'm not getting anything else. Huh. I'm going to keep moving. I'm headed towards a World War II trench right now, so we'll see. You never know, right? Another World War II shell casing. There's just an endless amount of these to be found. Another cheese ration. These are called tube rations. They're in aluminum tubes. It says B-O-N. I think it says Bona or something. I'm not sure, but these are German from the research I've done. So yeah, this was an old cheese ration. I find tons of these around. They always ring up as a coin, but I'm happy to find them because it's a very personal item. Got my metal detector here. Let me show you where I'm at. Can you see that hole there? It's kind of hard to see on camera. That's a World War II German trench. Here's another World War II German trench. Another one. German cheese ration, tube ration. They look just like a toothpaste tube, but apparently had cheese in there. But I'm finding a lot of these right now, so there must have been some pretty good activity here. Another ration. You can see this one's got a bit of writing on it. Should put them all together. I probably can read it. Can you see that? It's a German bunker. That sapling right there is growing right out the middle. It's a good 4 or 5 feet deep, this one. Now I see evidence of that there's been another metal detectorist here, so I don't know if I'm gonna find anything. I'm turning up tons of these rations though. Just one after another. I just found another one. But they're very cool to find, again, as I said, personal items. And it gives you a good feeling there might be more back. Now look at the size of this. The loggers have tried to fill it in with some of these sticks, but that's an entryway. It goes through and then it dips into this big hole. Right now I'm in a German Nazi World War II bunker. Look at that. This old shirt I found the other day was in here, just lying there. I gotta clean it up and get it out of here. This was World War II for sure. This must have laid over the bunker. It's an old tarp, brittle old thing. It's a good area. I'm gonna have to keep hunting this. But man, is it buggy. It's hot, muggy, buggy. Sun's going down. I'm tired. I'm starting to trip over myself. But I'm gonna come back here in the morning when I have more energy. This place is awesome. I'll do about another hour here. Hopefully I can find something, so stay tuned. Looks like a different type of ration. A lid to something. Well, I didn't find any coins this time, guys, but I did turn up quite a few World War II relics. Let's take a look. I have quite a few of these empty shell casings. I find these all of the time, all throughout the forest. These bits and pieces, I'm not sure what they are, but over the last 4 years, I must have found at least 50 of them. They look like they might be shrapnel or something. Here are a couple rounds that have been fired off already, 2 bullets. This was very interesting. It looks like 3 pieces of an old spoon. This part is very uneven, so I'm wondering if that means that maybe it's older than World War II. Here, this looks like a shotgun shell, which is what I used to think they are, but from the nice comments that I got in my videos, I've since learned that this is from a flare gun. This I found over in the Soviet area, so I'm assuming that it's Russian, but I'm not 100% sure. The words on it are very cool, and it maybe can help me identify it later. Here are all my World War II tube rations from the Germans. Now these, as I mentioned earlier, also were full of cheese and fish paste, whatever it is that they ate, but these I find all over the forest. They ring up as a coin every time. Sometimes I get a little tired of finding them, but on the other hand, they're very personal items, so it's kind of a cool relic. Here's a couple more tops to some different type of rations. These look like they're pieces of a bicycle, maybe a bicycle pedal or a handle. I'm not sure what this is, but these are more modern. And then here, the highlight of my find was this tin cup. This is an old World War II Army soldier's tin cup. Very personal. This is an amazing find. I was really excited. And as you can see, I've got a little side project going on here. I'm doing some electrolysis, trying to clean up an old coin and also a World War II canteen that I found a few years ago. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please take a minute to like, subscribe, comment below. That would help me out very much. Thanks for watching.